So I'm Martin, I'm the bass player in Orange Goblin.
I'm Chris, I'm the drummer in Orange Goblin.
How you doing?
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
When did you take 4 years to release your new album? Is it connected to your personal lives?
Yeah, a little. I mean, it's a mixture of being lazy, everyday life. You know, we all have day jobs. You know, the band is pretty much a hobby that pays our bills a little bit. You know, it helps us pay bills, and also a massive amount of fun. And I think, we play a lot of weekends. We spend a lot of weekends doing this. Now we work yesterday, all of us Friday, apart from Ben who was here. But and then we fly in this morning, and we fly home tomorrow, and back to work Monday, and that's just how our week. So the process of writing new music can sometimes, because when we're not doing this, we want to be with our families on a weekend or whoever, you know. And so the process of writing can be put to one side sometimes. So, but yeah, there's no specific reason. Just
It's that being a little bit lazy.
a little bit lazy, yeah.
Just a daily life.
Yeah.
Your new album, Wolf Bites Black, was released 15th of June.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied of the feedbacks?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, feedback's been amazing, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's been, it's surprised us. I mean, we've not had too much bad press over the years, like recording. No, obviously you get some, that's natural. But this has been pretty much across the board. Like, people seem to be enjoying what we're doing, and it's probably one of the best things about doing the band is when you release something and everyone goes, hey, that's good.
Especially after so long doing it as well. To be doing the band for 23 years, release your 9th album, and still have people go, that's actually pretty cool. You know, it's good.
Yeah. It's very satisfying, to be honest. Like, makes us all. Yeah, of course. Yeah, makes me feel like you haven't wasted the last 23 years.
It means I get to do this for like another couple of years.
Yeah.
Your disc is very diversified, and in Boca al Lupo, the Sidon division show it well. Why did you choose to put these two songs together, even for the first, well, it's the most peaceful, and the second is the speediest of the album?
I think the song order was very much decided on it being released on vinyl. So if you listen to it on vinyl, it makes a lot more sense. So if you listen to it on vinyl, you have the crazy fade out and fade in on the end of the first side, and the second side it comes in nicely with the kind of instrumental, and then kicks you in the teeth with the quick song afterwards. So it's kind of it was to do with
timings. Like, you can only get a certain amount of music on one side of a record, and so we played with the track listing a little and swapped them around, and you know.
And it's trying that you want to with a record. It needs to kind of take a journey almost.
Yeah.
You don't want to kind of put all the quiet songs at the beginning, all the quick songs. You need to engage people, and by mixing it up a little bit, it makes people think about it a little bit more.
Well, I think that the three tracks in Boca del Lupo, Suicide Division, and The Stranger, like they follow each, they're probably the three most diverse tracks on the record, and I think that really, in them 3 songs, tells you everything about us, is that we don't want to be pigeonholed. We want to play fast or slow or heavy or melodic. We will play and do what we think sounds good, and I think that really encapsulates. You know, it's a little bit deliberate, and just in a little short space tells you really everything about us as people and our tastes.
Your new record is just for example of creativity. I find it complex and exciting as a trip in the US, in desert, kind of landscapes. Whereas your cover is more simple and darker than before. Can you explain this?
Well, no.
I think the cover was sort of talked about before we'd even finished writing the record. Really.
Well, Ben had this idea of the Wolf Bites Back as a song title, and it's a good title. And then it got discussed about maybe being the album title, and then it had similarities to Grand Magus, I know, because they had a T-shirt with that on the back.
Yeah.
But we've been looking for a simple image for quite a while. And a lot of our album covers have been crazy stuff going on, and we just wanted striking image, one defining image. And so the initial idea, I think I had was just the eyes and like a fang or a teeth, like a snarl. And then the ideas, we all give the ideas to Roland, and he come back, the guy who done the artwork, and he come back with, you know, and it was agreed that the wolf should be maybe a bit more wolf face and the head, and so because it could be a dog, you know, you just see the eyes and the fang, it could be a dog. So
dog barks
we
back.
needed the poodle bites back, and so it was agreed that it should be a wolf. It should be still striking and simple, but it should be, you can see that it's a wolf, and I think that's where it comes from. And when we finally get our stuff together, you know, we'll get a backdrop done, and it should be pretty. The merchandise down the line will be simple, and you know, I think we needed a little bit of that because some of our other artwork's been quite busy, you know.
So just something simple, something striking, really. I think.
Yeah.
So
it's more attractive.
Yeah,
one thing, one simple thing.
Like look at the Motorhead logo. They use that,
of course,
and they use it forever on different things. But you know, that's
everywhere.
yeah.
You played tonight ID Valley.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be one of your first shows for this album, and I saw you even prepared a beautiful SF poster for this concert. It's made by a French artist.
Yeah.
Does France is so special for you?
France,
Yeah.
I think
The country.
we used to have a really hard time in France, like 10, 15 years ago when we used to do shows here. People didn't really care about us, nobody come to shows. So every time we toured, it's like, you got a gig in France, it'd be like, oh fuck.
Well, France has always missed out a lot by booking agents. Like we'd have played, maybe play Paris. And that'd be it.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
France
I
is
think-
massive, and we don't play
Yeah.
Paris.
And I think since we played Hellfest,
Yeah, the first.
we get, you know, the first time we came back after playing Hellfest, the venues are packed, we'd sell out, you know, the crowds are really, really good. And ever since then, you know, France is one of the best places to play a Broadfest. Like, it's really good crowds, which is great. So,
Well, also, it's helped. We've got to see a bit more of France. Now we live so close, but yet we would drive into France and out into the rest of Europe. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
you know?
French people doesn't like metal. It's not passed in the radio.
I think
you know.
I think much more than they used to, for certain.
I think that surely this festival makes such a huge difference. It has to us as a band, getting crowds to play in different towns in front, like Toulouse. I mean, we played in Toulouse, it's packed, like one of the hottest shows ever.
Yeah.
You know, just all over. So yeah, I mean, this festival's really made France pretty special for us.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it's like one of the countries we look forward to going most for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Finally, do you have something to say for your fans tonight? How?
We are, yeah. Thank you for sticking with us. It's been a long journey.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a long journey, and people have been.
Difficult journey.
Some occasionally.
Yeah,
not.
I think the fact that we've stuck it out for so long means that it's quite easy sometimes. It's quite easy. I say it's easy to be an Orange Goblin. It's kind of not. But I think, you know, we've settled in really well. But just, you know, thank you for sticking with us. All
The fact
these
that
years.
a lot of people have been there since the start. I mean, that's a long journey for them too. 23 years to stand by a band. I mean, there's not many bands.
We've had people bring their kind of like, it's my 16-year-old son.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted his first gig to be Orange Goblin.
Because his first gig was Orange Goblin.
Yeah, so his first gig I saw was you guys.
Parents bring
Yeah.
Makes us feel old, but very grateful.
Yeah, so it is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's great. So thank you. That's what we hope you like the new record, and if you're here, then I hope you enjoy us making a bit of a racket later. It should be fun.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. See you.
Yeah.